Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. We are on Ballam Road. It's been a week since we've been on here. So yeah, I can't remember what we're doing. Yeah. It's only been a week since we've been on this map, and yeah. Well, we're doing silage, by any chance. Yep. Oh, yeah. Most important is thanks for we will be three streams. As it was now, it's just play games. And that is there's no more video I still need to do it's not only constant that's going to be a brand new vehicle as well. Once them again, and we can and then we'll go on for it for 10 o'clock tonight. I still need to double check the same thing. I understand with the not back to the line. But maybe it's the SDHD's live by start again. Well, if you want to join us, easy. One of the that's don't get it as possible. Yeah. If you've got Joe down, you're on the server last this every single one. And then I apologise for that. That's it. Oh. It's not the same feeling. I was going to say that the name. Yeah. I think this is There's the word and then volcanoes and something like oh, I confused. This is the one you think. I think this is the last voice thing, not my part. It's much state like better than this one. Yeah, I still at the edge of that. Great. Don't care. That's keep that easy. Stomach news, I still really paid. Stay on with it. When you push the button actually activates. This and then it's like 3 places to get to excavation, which is fine. much I think of myself, but yeah. Probably why I think that was very helpful. This might be our that's not I don't what is real name? I know DJ quite this part. What I'm going to do I'll do a few videos on that's the other thing. Where's that?
You know, can find answers on my planet for now. Because some of them I had way out, and when I need to, so I can't remember what the plans are.
Yeah, that's what the plan was. What you got? Done. Yep. Just the ability to pick cards. That's all I'm going to say, just the ability to pick at the moment. Ideally somebody who doesn't like time to live. States the way it's too much what one person mentioned right now. Emotional right. Need a book. Do state one. I would use three people probably one moderator. Not overnight, three couple of weeks. So I'm good. No. I don't blame people who start yeah, if you want to probably not a good idea for me. Yeah, that needs to be certain things what question time for oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. Come on, get hold of save. Fast radio hotel. well last my email, but just put in Discord account, and then other than that name, last name, Ballam. Thomas, how are you? That's why if you want to see what it's like trailer. Content great. Yeah, I didn't get another one. Right. As it were, some days you start now, want to learn how to take things on, don't have control. Everybody's got their own rules, right? The way I do it is stuff that I play on. So when I first actually I use OBS, it's okay. Title wasn't the OBS, in my opinion, the thing of yeah, if you buy things from last year, I think it's going to this year. It's completely realistic. Yeah. We've actually lose. Hi there. Look, or should I say, hi him, hello him. We shouldn't upset the ball. I think that way is a snake. Yeah, you've got away with just two. Anyway. How are you today, Ken? You behave yourself? Now, for anyone that doesn't know, just put in more bits on the channel. Load it on as well. There's a couple of extents. Still got on still on that. Still the upside down to 6 days. Give me 2 seconds. Talking of him. Why can't I find what I'm hunting for? Must be donut time, sounds are going past. Where are we? Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Let's do that. I'm calling you. Although it's with the shit. Surely it can't just think away or stop the speed. Can't get the staff. Until we get leveled, let's take neighbours. That's what I'm saying. The reason I'm trying to get through this one is, as in, you still coverage, so there's just The Discord bot Clyde has just messaged me going, it appears that you've been by yourself in this call for more than 3 minutes. Okay. The bandwidth patrol has asked me to disconnect you to save bandwidth. That stuff does not grow on trees. Oh dear. Well, actually, couldn't write that stuff, could you? Um, what am I doing? Um, can't find what I'm hunting for now. one shoes on the floor, one shoe on the floor. And yeah, you can ask me any questions about the plan stuff. As much as I can. Don't need any experience. You can speak when language. Have a bit of sense of humour. And pretty much able to help me to stop and then have something on top of one. This is probably the best game. At least one of the channels would have the best. Don't get me wrong, we have had huge videos. There's one that normally jumps in every now and then. There was one last month. Last month. It jumped down and really good stuff. It was all will need to move the altitude. What plan can we do here? But we must be on let's rinse up the ball. Move stuff to move like when the time we are stays. Yeah. What point of this ideal moment for this station this way. What tractors we've got. We do have a lot of grass fields. I'm not gonna lie, we've got quite a lot that we need to cut. So maybe I don't need to bring the Ballam Road stuff across. Have I not got a shanty tractor? There we go. It's 90 horsepower. I don't think it's big enough off the top of my head. Tractors. Jump into the screen, deafened. I was going to say I've lost the tractors. See 175, nice it. Well, that explains one thing then. Now, we will take Tom's tractor, commandeer it. Now, this is the closest one I could get. Right. We'll head over, take the rate, and come in, start rating up. I'm not entirely sure what we'll use to run the wagon, but not a problem just now, that's a problem you should be. Do you have any sheepies on you? Well, not yet. Stück Glas auf. Security call. Anyway, it's a giant bug. We do have calves. We showed them off during the live 24-hour live stream. We need to stop doing stuff, cows at some point. I need to work out which one of those 3 pens actually was the bug issue. We seem to have sheep all over the place. And I don't know if it's the pasture at the top, or whether it's the pasture from went past is causing the issue, or whether it's bigger on pens. I know there was an issue with giant base game pens being possibly out. I don't think giants ever pick the sheep pens, or sheep field pen, fences, whatever you want to call it. Which is in my head. Okay, must be a little bit hard. So there's a big I'm hoping this actually always double check. Yeah, it has. It requires 150 horsepower or 175. Now, our next problem is getting out of here without destroying the place. Or break. fails me half the move, so I always runs up. I've no idea what to do. Listen, I think we'll just tell them to bit more for hit the main yard. Gonna wind up just high up here. If you just join up to the channel to the live stream. This is a Ballam road. For anyone that doesn't know. On FS25. So I don't know if it's the sheep pasture down the road, we're going to be going down, or whether it's the one up the top. Of course, the street, what I said. Because we've got what? We've got one up there. Bear with me 1 second. So we've got this one. It's only 200 in it. Sheep there as well, right? Can we tell you what we do? Because it's really starting to annoy me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just double check my mods. Because I think one of them's, to put it politely, I think one of them's fucked. In your own time, game. Jeez. I think Farmson walks off dial-up internet. Oh dear. If you know, you know. You know the pain. Yeah, they're on my maps. Where are we? Ballam Road. Where is it? Oh, what's... Is it bigger animal? More animals? I can't remember the name of that mod. No, it's not installed. I thought it was that one that was causing the issue. It's not that one because that's just stops you from moving animals by automatically buying animals. It's not that adjustable pasture because it causes some issues. But it only causes issues straight after you used it. Once you jump in again, it's resets, if that makes sense. So it actually resees the fence line. Um, So if it's not that, it must be the sheep part. It's got to be the sheep pastures. Because I've run enhanced animal system on other maps and I've never had an issue. Don't think I've got any other mods that's going to cause that issue. That's a heap of shite, that manual refilling system. That's bugs pretty much every other mod out when it's enabled. Again, seasonal will I've used on other maps, never had an issue. I wonder if it's the small sheep's small barn that's causing the issue. Right, let's take that one off. Find my continue light enabled. Let's do it this way. Light enabled scorpion and a half. That's fine. Right, take it. So I'm drinking juice as well as drinking coffee, and that juice is very tart, shall we say, sour. So if anybody's got any ideas what it could be, because the only other thing I can take out is that animal, the sheep small barn. But I don't actually think it's that that's causing the issue. I have removed something, I can't remember. Oh, the pasture and back. Game on game. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to sleep. Wake me up when it's ordered. There was me thinking BTS2 takes its time at ordering. It's just I feel like saying, why are we waiting? Because, yeah, if you watch the BTS2 streams that I do, yeah, normally if you start saying, why are we waiting, it normally moves. Right. Let's jump back to here. Can we see any sheepy weeps running about that shouldn't be? Maybe we've found the issue. Maybe we have found the issue. Oops. Because I'm not seeing. Oh, so I'm seeing sheep. Oh, one sheep. But I'm not seeing anything that shouldn't be out, if that makes sense. Or maybe we have. Maybe it's that. Right, we haven't found the issue because I've never seen sheep do that before. And maybe it's this. Maybe it's this dog thing. So I can't think of anything else it would be. Because the bigger animal park's not on. And the only two things that are different from what I normally do is this pasture and the sheep small barn up the top. Because not much of a different setup I have in all the other maps. Now, if that's the case, we could lose the fielder's pasture. The fenceless pasture. Fielder's pasture. Because I'm not seeing anyone on the road here. But the sheep are acting really weird up the top. Ooh. I probably should just go into flight mode, shouldn't I? I think it's this mod. I don't know why. Because there's meant to be like 200. What is it, 200 sheep in here? 300 sheep? 200. I can only see 2. I have a horrible feeling it's this mod that's goosed. So, yeah. What I'm going to do is delete that a second. This is probably not. God. Let's just do this the easy way. We'll jump out. So, yes, without saving. And I'll just remove it. And I'll just I'll take off the trailer mod so we can actually text it. So that'll change to what we're actually doing because the bug is actually annoying me. Right. What was the other one? Oh, transport. Animal. That's something. Do this. We'll try again. Oh. I probably should have double checked to make sure I'd enabled defensive pastures. But I don't actually think I have. So you may end up winning a game bounce. No, Martin bounce anyway. Oh. Come on, game, hurry up. Right, as that's the board, I'm going to check something. Hey, we're in. Finally. Right, so first things first, let's just make sure that we don't have any issues. Seems to be okay there, from what I can see. That's a carby. Ooh, that's a carby calf. Calves. It's not handy that some of the calves are the same colour as the sheep. Right, I think we've solved it. I think it was actually that pasture. Now, have I got... I'm not going to find it in there, am I? Have I... Right. Right, I think it was actually that pasture. So, we'll bounce it again for the last time. I'll enable the mod that I want, which is going to be the fenceless pasture. Basically, it's an invisible fence that goes round. It's not the easiest to put in, if that makes sense. It's quite... yeah. It does, it works. I don't think there's any issues with it. I could just type it in, couldn't I? Especially when you can't find it. I I like that search option in the game. It's really well. I still need to try out that Field of Stories mod. Or Fields of Stories, whatever it's called. It's just trying to work out which map to do it on, because the map I want to do it on, we do as crossplay, and I'm pretty sure Fields of Stories or Field of Stories is a script mod. Storm's best match. See what Storm wants since we're waiting on the game. You. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. You want to, you want to just turn your mic up a wee bit?
Hello. I don't hear you.
I can barely hear you.
Hello.
Me 2 seconds. Let me jump back into Discord a second. Recent settings.
Hello.
Excuse me. Set my phone down a wee bit.
Hello.
Yeah. I can barely hear you. So, basically, what we're going to be doing is, yeah, we jump back to there. I still can't hear you, so I forgot what I'm doing. There. No, it's not page I wanted. Right. So this one's got the automatic water. It's really handy. Let's see now. That down. Right. Now we have the. Hi. I can't hear you, Storm, if you're up. I can. I can.
I hear you very clear.
Yay! We get there. Oh, I seriously wish Giants would stop trolling at times. Anyway, I found out what my issue is on this map. I think, and it was the sheep, the small sheep or small barn that was causing me the issue. So I'm now putting down a fenceless pasture. So the reason I called you earlier was basically to buy them. Oh, I'll jump at the call as well then. I think Discord's having one of its moments today. Yeah, if you can see these wee grass tufts, that's basically your fence posts. Which okay if you're doing it like on a ploughed field, you can see what you do. But if you're trying to do it in a grass field, you can see how awkward it can be. So yeah, that's that. We run back up to the top of the field. We may need to enable super strength. Just so we can move that bale. Wait a second. Okay. It's not that then. What I'll do, I've just noticed that that move to pasture mode is still enabled. I wonder if it's that. Right, we'll try this again. Yeah. At some point we'll get back to do what we were doing. I don't know when, but obviously somebody's forgotten their donuts. Right. Let's jump into construction mode. 2 seconds. And we will just fly up to the top of the field. Zoom in. Right, what are these sheepy whoops doing? I'm not seeing them. Right, let me rephrase that. I'm seeing them, but I'm not seeing any glitchy behaviour going on. I don't think. I think they're walking normally. I'm going to go into flight mode because I can't really see them very well, and no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Is there any wacky behaviour going on down here? Don't think so. That's a calf, that's a cow. Believe with calves. There's nothing in with the any sheep in with the corners though. So maybe it's the pasture mod bed. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I was like, I see you watching. If I stand here long enough, you'll go away. Yeah. I was sitting there for none of these arms actually moved. They are actually moving. Nope, we still haven't fixed that. It's better than what it was, but maybe not. Yeah. Right, I'm out of ideas. Because I've no idea what else it could be. Because it's not this mod, because this mod wasn't in to start off with. So the only thing I can think of is it's the base game issue where the sheep roost to glitch through that orange fence. Unless it's something to do with this map. Because it literally is just like I said, it's literally that map thing. I don't know if it's the map. If that makes it because it is, you know, I only have the base game field, if that makes sense, for the street on this map. All the other ones are either the sheds. So my pedals moved, I looked down to stop my pedals out, and then marched into the fence. Yeah, it's literally only this map that I've got the field stuff, you know, that So all the other ones are fixed. So I can't really taste the sea bass. I've seen one in between two fences. Which size it? I don't know. I really hope it's not Mark. Yeah, I don't have any issues with the cows. Names the cows. The red. The Mark. Fields at that makes sense. As I say, economy huge. Yeah, I really don't know. Like, I really don't know what we can do to try and sort this out. This for some reason the game did not see that as me. But anyway, something I do. That is actually a puzzle, okay? So what we'll do, because we've got the faceless parts still on the build map, what I will do is I will put sheep in there tonight, go plants and cows, and we'll see what they do. If they're acting really weird, we know it's not this normal pick. Thumbnail. If they don't, then it's something to do with wasting pastures on this farm. And I'm going to have to reach out to FS Landscape to try and work out what the cause is. Yeah. We'll try and keep these two bits separate. There's not really what extra language, but yeah. that's the puzzle. So yeah, if I get the chance, I might want to stand on motion fields on camera. So you can actually see all the stuff done next week. That makes sense if you get working silent and all that. I'll reach out to people who say that's job. I would reach out to if he wants to join, but he doesn't have the high official deal to run on top of this. Yeah. What we might do, we might jump into Ballam at the end of this live stream and just test. Do a lot of testing. Because that's really annoying me now. Not gonna lie, it's at that stage where it's never really at the back of my head. Just wide enough now. So yeah. Yeah, if you know why the sheep are actually weird on this map, please let me know. Because I've been through the mods, got installed. The only thing I can think of is the base game construct has probably everything out. And you got some important parts which you want instead. But it doesn't explain why doesn't explain why I'm having issues at the other keep view. Yeah, nothing else should bug that good. Yeah, and that's after restart, after the sheep down. And we haven't got the two more stuff I can't do that. That only know you can thread for Disney World. And I've got it, I'm sure I could like all the marks and I couldn't have an issue. Oh, concentration. So I think what I'm going to have to do with braking on this gearbox is do the spring and head. May end up having to start this wheel. Okay, at least this wheel will have to do this live stream. Yeah, we can finish this before we start walking behind the wheelchair. Why a smaller rate? Come on. 10 years later. Hey, okay. Yeah, that's it, but probably not. extra wee bit. Not a lot, but there we go. Just gives us that extra little bit. We will need to jump out and keep finish that head on, but this head on. Just make sure you put ahead a roll right top of the gate. So the reason for the different route texture between the yellow and the green. The yellow field 15 is actually a field. Bit rear inch now 51 isn't technically a field. We're not going to be able to fertilise it. Off the line lap. So we will have to rate this into a field. Yeah. We'll get in there. You know, same with the two grass pit outside the sheds. Turn them into fields. Mainly so that we can get the best out of the birds. 54 is the same. Turn it into an actual field. So we can actually put fertiliser on it. So that we don't want to probably call it artificial. Again, 53 as well. And a few of the yellow cow fields. Just break into an actual field. I don't know if we get into the other field to read up this line. But we'll do our best. I think one way to find out is once they start working branch. We'll do this headland. I think that's going to do this. But actually, I'll try and do some stuff off camera. Yeah, we'll go next weekend. Yeah, just slightly, yeah, slightly overdo it, shall we say. What we need to do. I really can't follow up, sure. I'm pretty sure the one years doesn't have a time score for yeah, I've got the bacon. The roast to go with the bacon. Yeah, do the quite small as well, but for anyone that doesn't know what tatty score is, Google it. No. A tatty score is basically a table score, not bad for Irish. It's basically mashed potato, flour, salt, pepper, and bacon. Yeah, thickness of a pancake, and just fry it. Basically, it's the easiest way to do it. But that like soda bread, you know, a proper Irish soda bread. It's not as thick. But a quarter of a bit of soda bread, between cut and a half. I make a mess. Yeah, probably not do too much. Yeah, another good one's dumpling. A nice bit of dumpling which for the uneducated people, a dumpling's basically a fruit cake. It's pretty much what it is. It's a boiled fruit cake. You know, instead of baking it in the oven, do it in a what's the word I want? Not a water, yeah, not a water bath, but it's that kind of idea. Yeah, it's that kind of steamed pudding kind of idea. It's, yeah, they're really nice and different, just like cakes, different flavours, but they all are basically a fruit pudding. You know, different flavours, you different blends, if that makes sense. The best one I found for having there a fryer, the British fryer, Scottish fryer, I think it's fryer, Irish fryer, Welsh fryer. Anyway, is Bell's dumplings. Scottish baker, they're normally pretty good. Even just eating them straight out the pack. Yeah, you only get 2 slices, you know, because it's really nice, just cold, you know, cold, just with a bit of butter over the top. I mean, whatever you got or mention stuff. Or a wee bit of brie or something in the frying pan or griddle. You just do it on that, have your bacon, sausages, beans, egg, mushrooms, onion, whatever you normally have, you fry up. And then there's the other good one, which is really, really expensive, is if you Google if you Google dumplings texture, it might come up. I know the name of Hastia. I know she was based in Ultra between Stone and Fair, just on A9. I don't know if she's still there, but it's been years since I've had one of her dumplings. actually, this is go to one of the events that I actually work at. Actually, normally brought come into the team. And then she stopped going for some reason. I don't know why she stopped going. Because her stuff was really, really comfortable. The other one, and I highly recommend you go and buy their stuff as well, is Richly Delicious by Alana. She's Welsh, and really good rich cake. They know, I think they still do some events. Used to do the event I went on what. But yeah, I've known him Stephen for a couple of years. So, yeah, who else? It's nice stuff. Maybe at some point we need to do a road trip on the channel. Yeah. Don't know it's going to happen, but we need to do something. Do it as a part of a challenge or something. Maybe it's part of the if you like part of the vehicle run maybe. Get sponsored or not. Depending on the team size. We could pop in and see some people. Yeah, we're all already popping into the some famous part. And it's not what people says. Spoil! Yeah, it's just we need to make it up. We need to make the event up, and I really want to do it live. I actually think it's going to be fun. That's, you know, the team that I put together, I think would get on really, really well. Most of the teams work together before. And the other people that are in this team, you know, work with me, organising it, setting up and all the rest of it. I think they get on really well. Still the people that I like to walk through on this all have the same mindset. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. But the fact that, yeah, it's just, sponsorship, we need funds to make it happen. And yeah, when it happens, you're coming to the right. You're coming to the sun to get people to have, right? Whether it's going to be videos or live streams, I don't know. Time volleyball, anyone that watches volleyball 7-day challenge for Bombay. Yeah, this one's like twice the size, but bigger. It's bigger than twice the size because obviously going right round the UK and would divert into Steve's my qualifications as well. I nearly gave it away with what that was. Not to Brexit, bad Brexit. Yeah. So that was a very quick stop what you're saying and actually don't say anything before I get to well, we'll get in trouble with the organised team, that's for sure. The head cut off, bitten off. It's not really a lot I could do because I'm a part of the team, but take the route with me. It's after all, most of the ideas for the route of mine. So that's, I know too much. But yeah, it will be, if we can get it to happen, it's going to be a really, really good event. Even if it's just a small event, we don't end up doing public meet and greet during that. Just have a big after party afterwards. It's still going to be quite a good event. It's still going to be quite a good team building exercise with everyone. It's just finding the right time of year. Because no matter when we do it, people are going to be busy. I don't want to do it through the summer because the roads are going to be absolutely proper, especially the ones up north. I don't want to do it through the winter because some of the roads may get closed due to snow. And we're splitting caravans and that, it's not really, from the health and safety point of view, it's not a good idea. Most of the roads wouldn't get wetted anyway. Just not classifying as a major road, just the road owner will either E's or C's up in Scotland. Especially the higher up you go. So that's not a good idea. You know, it's okay if you just, well, yeah, just the vehicle, but because we're putting it on the trail as well, it's bad enough driving a car all night, never mind trying to ride a tractor all night in the trail with lots of people. Not a good idea. Then also gear brakes and all that. But doing it through the winter's not a good idea. So doing it through the summer, or you know, doing it between say March and October would be a better idea, right? Because there's obviously more chance of better weather. Yeah, I know it's correct. But you know, well, it's doing it when it's not all the season. If that makes sense. As much as you know, we want the public to come and meet us, come and see the vehicles, come and do whatever. We don't want to traffic up. If that makes sense. You know, I spend 6 months route planning at the start, which I spent a week doing it through Google Maps on the phone, and then but you know, I can't do it through Google Maps. It's not allowing me to do enough points. Trying to get a hold of paper road atlas. Trying to get a hold of one of them now is that kind of speed they are so fucking rare. Managed to get one thanks to Alford, who is the vehicles there supply company or supply for the past 5 months. I was able to get a copy, an atlas through them, which is really handy because I was able to draw much I hate drawing or road maps and all that. I was able to draw on, right, this is what these are the roads, this is what it's going to look like. The main reason I drew on it was for working out the mileage. Because each square is 4 kilometres or whatever it is, or 4 miles or something. I can't remember what it is. But let's say it's like 4 miles, right? I'm able to count the squares and go, these squares are, let's say, 300 squares. Times that 4 gets you a rough estimate on how many miles you're going to cover. So, gives you a rough idea of how much fuel you need, how long it's going to take. So when I worked out, it's that I worked out for vintage tractors. Your 135 Massey's, your Dexters, that kind of stuff. So rough calculations, 12 miles an hour, right? Roughly. And that's fine. We can work the days out. There's one day that is going to be an absolute killer. And it's literally because we can't go through a city centre. There's one city that we just can't go through. I've driven through it before with a tractor trailer, and it's an absolute shambles. We would literally have to drive right through the middle of it, on motorway, up to it, through it, and back on the motorway to get out of it. It's just like, nope. We'll take the scenic route, thank you. So before we end this live stream, let's jump on to our build map. Down there, just continue. Yeah. You know, the biggest day is that day where we have to actually go from can I like this one? Yeah, because it's not giving too much away. From Ayrshire, let's say, South Ayrshire, to Perthshire, right? So the bit that we were going to, we could technically go through Glasgow, but the route now, because we want to try and stay away from motorways as much as possible, we literally have to go all the way up to Falkirk, then back up to Stirling, and then go up that way, if that makes sense, and then follow country roads to where it is we're staying Monday night, Sunday night, Sunday night, and that's about 16 hours. I'm not gonna. That's going to be a 16-hour day. Worked out at doing 12 miles an hour. So yeah, and I've just realised how many hours I've done this map. 993 hours. Nearly 94 hours I've been on this map. Jeez, most of that was just setting the map up. Right, what did Storm want? God. I'm gonna have a game crash. Actually, this game's gonna crash. Because I've just got a spinny disc going round in circles. Okay. What am I doing now? I have no idea. Is this map actually behaving itself yet? Oh, game, I should say. No, because it's now not letting me back into the game. It hasn't crashed, it's just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's just sitting there. So this isn't. I think it's one of those days. Oh, come on, Tave. See it if this maps now, but here we go. Yeah. So that route's going to take us up some nice roads. It's the roads that the team's picked. The full route's actually quite good. It's really going to test the vehicles, especially that day. Black screen height. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is jump in minimap, jump up here. Ooh, it's a bit misty up here, is it not? So this is the open pasture that we've got on the other one. Now, as far as I'm aware, that should be the one that we don't need the water for. Yeah. So if I go into there, I'm probably going to need. Yeah, I'm going to trail, aren't I? Box. This might not work. Go to plan. Have I got anything parked up around here, truck wise? I don't think I have. Right. Yeah, we've got the trail, that's fine. If I jump to the temporal, trail's in there, pickup's there. Right, where's this pickup? Because you should have a knife volume. Like that charge. Where's my items? I knew I had one some. Right. Let's grab Road Ranger. Head to the market. Get all the sheep. And we will just test something out. Okay? Yeah, jumping into the tractor's really what I want to do, mate. Cheers, game. Pick up, please. Right, getting out of here, it's game. Okay, right. Forward and on to really make you start. Let's just be like that. We could go back. That would be yes. Still Pawn, yeah, doing the route all of it is, yeah, doing the charity. There's like 50, nearly 50 charities what to raise money for. So, you know, we don't want it to be an easy, you know, we don't want it easy. You know, we don't want a one day to be nice and easy, each one route, that's it. You know, I want to make it different. You know, that's the whole point. You know, I want, yeah, I wanted it as difficult as possible when I started. Route one, and yeah, unfortunately, the first route got weak. The stating one, the one that we're currently running, just not running, but the one that we're in the process of still planning, is so far going to plan. It's 15 arms, 15 on chops. We'll go 15 yo-yos. Right, let's go. Eureka. Oh, that one up. We could just go round the edge. So, we will get back to Ballam, get us up to Ballam, do that. So, the only reason on this map just now is I want to test something. I'm not sure if it's the Ballam Road map or a mod that's causing issues. I think the mods will do it this way. Just text. Okay, just subject change again, I know, but yeah. The new route actually brings in a few dog route. One place in particular is really nice. Yeah, I can't give too much away beyond but where this route's going to take us is a really nice area. I've driven near that place once, maybe twice. And yeah, it's a nice part of the country. The only problem is Davey hit that area, I believe it's a Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. Just that midweek. So that's the only downside of that, unfortunately. But apart from that, it's reasonably okay. Why can't I hitbox? There we go. Weird hitbox. Let's move them to there. This is probably not the best map to do this on, but anyway. And let's move them in. There as well. The reason it might not be the best map is because of the mist. We might not be able to see what's going on. I'm going to leave this sitting here for the time being. Jump out. We will go to flight mode V, and we will see if we can find any Ballam jobs or sheepy beeps. It's a mod. It's a mod conflict. I've just seen the same bug. Yeah, there's one of the owls on the wrong side of the fence. So I actually think that it's actually the open pastures that are bugged still. So yeah. So we'll just alt F4 that. And because it's a laptop, it's not going to do what I want it to do. Do it this way. Final. It should now black screen. Anyway, I think I've done it at this point in time. Yeah, I need to have a think and see. I think it is the actual field pastures. I don't actually think we've got an issue with the sheds, but I'll double check. But yeah, it's been a long morning. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to give the live stream a like, feel free. If you want to share a link to any of the content here on the channel, be my guest. And I will see you in a few hours' time for the mod live stream. Not the mod as in moderators, but Farm Sim 25 mods, ETS 2 mods, and possibly ATS as well. So that's in a few hours' time. It's not a video this week, it's going to be a live stream. After that, we will be back at 6, I think it is tonight. Yeah, so I've got 4 streams today. Youch. 3 here on YouTube and 1 also on Twitch. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, bye for now. Bye bye.